That morning, the house felt unnaturally still. I'd come home earlier than planned from a business trip that should have kept me away for 3 more days. The canceled flight almost felt like fate, like something was pushing me to witness what I wasn't supposed to. I set my suitcase quietly in the corner of the living room and sat down, letting the silence stretch. From the kitchen came faint noises, soft laughter, hushed voices, the delicate clinking of glass. My gut twisted. My wife had said she'd be home alone, catching up on chores. But then I heard it, the unmistakable tone of a man's voice. I didn't move. I just sat there, letting the truth simmer, anger building the quiet as my mind braced for the moment ahead. The kitchen door creaked open. She stepped out, holding 2 cups of coffee. Her face drained of color the instant she saw me sitting there. 1 cup nearly slipped from her trembling hand. "You're still here," she whispered, disbelief coating every word. I said nothing. My silence spoke louder than anything I could have said. She rushed to set the cups down, trying to steady herself, but panic filled her eyes. Behind her, a man shifted awkwardly, adjusting his shirt, caught mid-lie, realizing he'd been seen. No explanation was needed. The truth hung thick in the air. He mumbled something about just stopping by, but even he didn't sound convinced. My wife stumbled over her words, desperately spinning excuses, but they crumbled the moment they left her lips. I leaned back in the chair, staring straight at her, never once at him. I was supposed to be gone. I said finally, my voice calm, cold. "Guess fate thought I should see this for myself." She reached out, trembling, insisting it wasn't what it looked like. But her eyes betrayed her. The man muttered he should leave and slipped quietly out the back door, abandoning her to face what they'd both destroyed. The silence that followed was suffocating. She dropped to her knees in front of me, sobbing, begging me to believe her, to forgive her, to give her another chance. Tears streamed down her cheeks, but I couldn't feel anything. The woman I once loved wasn't the one kneeling before me. I stood, walked past her, and went straight to the bedroom. She followed, pleading louder, desperate now. I opened the closet, took out my suitcase, and started to pack. That's when reality hit her. This wasn't a fight, it was goodbye. "Please," she whispered, grabbing my arm. "Don't do this. I'll change. I'll fix it." But her words sounded hollow, practiced. Trust doesn't come back with promises. I said quietly. I turned to her one last time. "You made your choice. Now I'm making mine." My voice was steady. There was no anger left, just finality. She collapsed on the bed, sobbing uncontrollably as I packed the last of my things. By evening, I was gone. The house that had once been a home now felt like a prison I'd finally escaped. My phone buzzed nonstop with her calls and messages, but I didn't answer a single one. I just drove. No destination, only the open road and a heavy quiet in my chest. Days turned to weeks. The divorce papers came, and she signed them without a fight, maybe realizing that nothing she said could undo what she'd done. Friends and family asked for details, but I offered none. "It's over," was all I ever said. The betrayal left its mark, but it also gave me strength. I rebuilt my life slowly, surrounded myself with people who understood honesty, loyalty, and peace. The pain dulled over time, replaced by a calm determination to never settle for less than respect. As for her, I never looked back. The memory of her standing frozen in the kitchen, coffee trembling in her hands, whispering, "You're still here," was enough to remind me why I walked away. And I never once regretted it.